Welcome to the Southern Maryland Market Watch, brought to you by Real Estate Business Intelligence, an MRIS company. Let's examine the most recent numbers from the Southern Maryland housing market, which includes these areas. During the second quarter of 2012, the pace of national economic growth slowed, and it became evident the recovery will be protracted. The U.S. economy added 80,000 jobs in June, below forecast and far below the pace needed to significantly lower the unemployment rate. Job growth averaged 75,000 per month in the second quarter, compared to 226,000 monthly during the first quarter, and many economists anticipate slow job growth throughout the summer and possibly into the fall. Consumers and businesses remain cautious in their expectations about the future, largely because of political and economic uncertainty. While congressional negotiations continue, there seems to be little movement toward a compromise that would avoid the $1.2 trillion in mandatory federal spending cuts scheduled to go into effect on January 2nd. Taxes also remain a source of uncertainty. President Obama proposes an extension of the Bush-era tax cuts for families earning up to $250,000. However, Republicans argue that higher-income households should also be included. Reports from the national housing market remain upbeat. Sales and pending sales activity are up, with most metropolitan areas experiencing price increases. New construction is also rebounding. The number of new housing starts has risen to its highest level in 4 years. While the national housing market shows signs of life with prices and construction activity, it's important to interpret these trends with caution as the nation's political and economic situation continues to evolve throughout this election year. The local economy continues to improve steadily. The unemployment rate in Southern Maryland is 5.8%, up just slightly from a month ago. Over the past 12 months, the region has added 1,800 workers. Home prices are edging upward as the inventory of homes for sale continues to fall. The 2,094 active listings at the end of June are 14.8% below this time last year and reflect the lowest June inventory seen since 2005. Sales continue to trail the seasonal average. There were 325 sales in June, 2.1% below last month and 7.4% below this time last year. This is the 9th year-over-year decline in sales in the past 10 months. The numbers are also 27.8% below the 10-year June average of 450 sales. New pending contracts, however, are starting to rise, up 3.2% from June 2011, the second consecutive year-over-year gain, perhaps an early indication of a changing pattern. The low supply of active listings is impacting the region's housing market in several ways. The median price in the Southern Maryland region was $265,000 in June, 6.4% higher than June 2011, and the fourth consecutive year-over-year gain. The average days on market is 118, basically unchanged from 119 days a year ago, and the sale-to-list price ratio has also narrowed slightly, increasing from 92.9% from 91.1% in June of 2011. The current dynamics in the Southern Maryland housing market point to higher prices in the coming months. The number of active listings should eventually increase as demand rises, though it is unclear when this will occur. Many potential sellers are still faced with significant equity loss and could be waiting for prices to climb further. That's the Southern Maryland Market Watch for this month. Check back next month for the latest.